bollocks. Help me!
Whoever's down there, you can rock.
I can't feel my spleen. Oh well. That could have gone better. Right, where am I? Finest flour quality.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
No. Finest quality flour.
The storage area is clutter-free and well organized.
There's wind whistling through this wall.
I can feel the air through holes in the brickwork here.
Medicine. What's this?
It
Oh.
looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
A bottle of bootleg rum. Ooh. Oh. I haven't read this one. 1916 to 1921. I'm completely unable to recall what led to my confinement in the Arkham Asylum, what happened to the 6 years between my two visits there. They tell me I had some kind of personality change that night in Boston. They watched me for a while, decided I wasn't dangerous, and let me go. After 6 years I switched back, just as mysteriously. They admitted me again, found nothing wrong, and here I am. Among the personal artifacts they returned to me is a leather-bound journal. Perhaps it will tell me what I've forgotten. Looking through the journal, all I can find is my life as a police detective. There is no hint of any illness or mental strain or anything else that could explain my changes of personality, or the equally sudden recovery that still baffles my doctors. However, a number of pages have been torn from the journal. Who did it, or why, I can't tell. Did I destroy them myself to suppress some horrific memory, or did the asylum staff judge their contents detrimental to my treatment? Why was part of my life erased? What is it that I can't remember, and who wants it to stay forgotten? Is it a precaution to protect my sanity, or the key to something I need? Oh, bloody hell. The Arkham Advertiser, 6th of February 1922. Grocery store robbed, manager missing. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth, breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Burnham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. Missing since shortly before the robbery. I need another drink now. It's a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Arthur Anderson, the First National's regional manager from his Arkham office. This branch has only recently opened. The First National Grocery has high hopes for its success, given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still is the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for. Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment. Surprise, surprise. The Diary of Brian Burnham. How many pages is this long? 2. Very short diary. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. So can I. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people were staying away because First National isn't local. It's the local store for local people, you know. But I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. Still, it won't be long before I'm out of here. Before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. We'll burst open Old Man Waite's safe, take a car, and then visit and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her all of it. That held bog all of interest. Aye. Yes, that was bloody obvious the first time I did it as well. Oh. Right.
The cellar's filled with human remains. These people must have died a long time ago. There must have been a fire down here. The cellar's filled with human remains.
The brickwork is charred. Well, they're dead.
The window is smashed, and I can see the back alley. There are some issues of the Innsmouth Courier lying here, and they're dated 1846.
I was examining the shelf. Fair enough. Innsmouth Courier, 19th of June 1846. Innsmouth practitioner arrested. Tales of Heathen Ceremonies by John Lawrence, editor. Obed Marsh, the head of Innsmouth's wealthy and influential Marsh family, now sits in the city jail accused of devil worship and other unspeakable practices. The whole community is left in a state of shock by the horrifying revelations that accompanied the arrest. Readers will no doubt be aware of the deep reservations expressed by the Courier's editorship and other decent citizens concerning the esoteric order of Dagon, which was founded by Captain Marsh after his return from the South Seas, and is said to be based upon a primitive religion he encountered among the uneducated natives of a certain distant Pacific islands. The captain's arrest seems to lend strength to those suspicions. The full investigation is expected to unearth more. Okay, fair enough. Delving deep into the history of this dilapidated shithole.
Various chemicals and apparatus for developing photographs. Old photos of Innsmouth. Most of them have faded beyond recognition.
So that's a dark room for what exactly? Watch out for ammo pickups. Ammo will always carry across to the next chapter, but the quantity you can carry for each weapon is capped. The interface shows the total rounds you are carrying, including those in the gun. I don't have a gun. But I do have pistol clip for a .45 ACP. Weapon capability. Weapon capacity 8 plus 1 chambered. I have 8, I think. Yeah, 8. Excuse me, another drink. Right. Let's carry on. Where am I? Oh. Printing press.
The old printing press appears to have been sabotaged.
Considering the people I've met so far, they probably ate it. Or tried eating it.
It won't budge.
Oh, tough. What's the cobwebs? Not examining.
General notices. They're all dated 1846.
I'm not examining anything. Why? Oh. You've noticed a padlock. Some doors you encounter will be bolted on one side. Action the bolt to unlock or lock the door. Door bolts can come in useful when escaping from enemies. So can ammo. Can I have more of that instead? Looks like that leads outside, so I'll examine more of this place first. If I go out, I might be able to save my game again. I'll come back here. Hello?
Hello, Jack.
Do I know you?
Lucas Mackey. Sorry to startle you. Innsmouth doesn't get a lot of visitors. New names spread fast. What are you doing in town, Jack? Hear about the missing Burnham boy?
Not bad. I'm a private detective. My client's a friend of the Burnhams.
Seen the latest press from Arkham? Your boy's been quite busy.
What about you, Mackey? You're obviously not a local. What's your business in town?
True enough, Jack. Nothing too exciting, I'm sorry to say. I'm a government factory inspector. They posted me in this rotten hole to check over the old Marsh refinery. Speaking of which, I've got an appointment with the manager, Jacob Marsh.
Okay. Maybe I'll catch you later. That's the first friendly face I've seen in this damn town. But I've been in this business long enough to know he's hiding something.
I don't care about that. I'm saving my game. Innsmouth Courier established 1833.
Nope. Nothing important here.
Is it blocked? No, it isn't. Crap for that.
Holy shit!
Oh. Okay. Fair enough.
Nope. Nothing of interest. It's not important.
Okay, I'll examine the corpse then. It would appear she's been dead for a while.
Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back. The poor woman must have taken her own life.
What gives you that idea?
I wonder what could have driven her to such a desperate act. Ah, from the stench in here, this noose broad must have kicked it a few months back.
Why is she still swinging? Oh. Hanging there for a few months, you'd expect it to have stopped by now. Doesn't seem to have anything important, apart from the rather pathetic little jump scare. Where am I? Federal Street.
It won't open.
Surprise, surprise. Oh. I know where I am. Yeah, probably not a good idea to go back in there. Oh. something lurking on the rooftops